Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, traders from across the globe. Thank you. Before I do anything, do I not get a chance to take a bow for that call about Russell last night, the Russell 2000? Yeah, now I get to slap myself because the trade I put us OMNIX in got stopped out right near the lows and then it went without us. So sometimes it just doesn't work out. Sometimes good information doesn't get used very well. So my bad there, kids. I don't expect to lose again tonight to tomorrow. But thank you for tuning in to my 2297th edition of Short-Term Trading Live with Oscar Carboni. Traders, this video is coming at you on a Tuesday night for trading Tuesday through Wednesday, and that is August 18th, 2021. I've got really exciting topics on the board. I have to tell you about risk. If you don't know about risk, you have never traded in your life. Put your stops in, put them in first. This is a risky game. I'm doing this 39 years, and I got it wrong on a day where the analysis was right. So these things do happen, right? For me and my OMNIX, it's head down, nose to the grindstone, on to the next trade. But make sure you put your stops in and know that there is risk involved, all right? So where are we? Before you get involved in trades, and it would have worked really, really well for us today, make sure you say this to yourselves over and over again when you're in a trade, and by now you should know what that is. Stops are in. Yes, they are. Emotions are out, and you've got to live by that. You cannot interfere with these trades. Win, lose, stop out, win all the money that you can make in a month. You gotta let the trades work themselves out. If not, you will never have a methodical approach. So, I didn't get involved in the stop today. I let it get hit. Here's what it is. Russell 2000 sure did what we expected, didn't it? It pulled the ES, the Nasdaq, and the Dow, plus the transportation average, down with it. And I showed you that in last night's video. I'm getting clear-cut short omnis in the Russell and just mixed, confused omnis in the other indices for 2 days in a row. It was time for us to listen to that Russell. Remember the knock, knock, knock chart? Well, we went through that door just as expected. I'll show you that chart in a moment. Next on the docket for me is crude oil. And boy, oh boy, downside, here we go. Crude oil is about to break pattern, and I'll show you a chart that depicts that. And then I ran into a fantastic piece of analysis this week. Today's the day I should be showing it to you, and I'm going to call it Chart Masterpiece, and you'll see it is a masterpiece of a chart. I'm going to show that to you. It basically should indicate what will happen now that we started this down move in the U.S. indices. So traders, make sure you tune into this chart segment. Pull up a chair, get a pen, piece of paper, whatever you need. But make sure you pay attention to this because something interesting is about to come your way. And then, of course, I've got to announce it. OmniCamp is September. It is ticking. We have 30 days left, 29 days left till OmniCamp. You need to fill out those applications right now. There's 2 open seats. If you want to fill one of those slots, please call me, 702-629-4755. Go to OMNIBootcamp.com, fill out a comprehensive application, or just go to livewithoscar.com, click OmniCamp banner, click the banner up there, and fill out a short application. But you need to let me know if you want to come out. Let me know now so I can help you learn how to read these markets. Traders, I'm excited to show you what's coming next. With no further ado, let's go look at some charts. Traders, crude oil daily bar. Is crude oil about to break pattern? Yes, it is. Pattern is this. You see the hold at my OMNI average, big rally. Hold at my OMNI average, rally. Hold at my OMNI average, very, very short-lived rally, and then plunge through. Third day now underneath. Down we go. OMNI's got a red arrow. So we're expecting to sell rallies and then watch a dip take place in crude oil for trading on Wednesday. What's making that happen? Well, this dollar rally has been relentless. And with dollar's moving up like this, we know there's no real crude oil supply problem on this planet, right? We can get shale as much of it as we need. We've got plenty of oil, so it's not that there's a supply issue. So it's dollar related. And if dollar goes up, you are going to have oil feeling the pressure. Dollar up means oil down. That's the way it works. If these were dollars, this would be oil. And that's usually how this works, right? So if dollars go up, and it's not every day, they're not tied to the hip, but general idea, when you've got dollars doing this, crude oil is going to feel a little bit of pain. So with an OMNI arrow pointing down, a dollar flying up, and falling under my OMNI average, I say we sell the rallies in crude for Wednesday. Now we move out to the indices. Last night's chart, knock, 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 knock. And I told you, listen, in this business, you don't knock on a door this many times without the door opening. And this will be our day. So here's where Russell was. And this is what happened. Look at the knocking. It actually took place. Not only did you knock on that door, you went all the way through it. And Russell doesn't look any better for trading on Wednesday. Not only did Russ go down, but just as predicted, or I should say as projected, we don't predict anything, we project, it took Dow Jones down with it, out of the channel. Oops, see you later. And it turned what was our Nasdaq possible bull flag. Remember, we were hoping that this was a bull flag right here? Well, turned back into a flat top, and down we are going to go. Flat tops produce market drops. That's a pretty big flat top in Nasdaq. So now you've got what it looks like on the daily bar. And then chart masterpiece. Check this out. This is the Dow futures. It's the same thing as the Dow, but it's tradable because it's a future, not just an index. So you can trade Dow futures, the YM. Dow futures, why is this chart masterpiece? Because you see this day right here? You count 21 days, you put the low in. You count 21 days, you put the low in. Both times you came down to the OMNI average and went through it. This is day 21 showing up tomorrow. Isn't that interesting? When I found that, I went, no way, nothing's that easy. Come on, nothing is that easy. And I thought I would show it to you. We've got a 21-day cycle now. Is it going to be exactly 21 days? You know you could give this plus or minus a day on either side, right? Plus or minus a day. But this should take place. We should crack one more day, and then some kind of a bottom comes in. That's if we're going to hold pattern. If we are going to break pattern, you'll continue to break this and go on down, and then we know we've got something different. But this tells us that tomorrow, Wednesday, is a very big deciding day for the Dow, or I should say the YM, which is the Dow. Traders look at that. I find it very interesting. I spend my life looking for things like this. That's as real as it gets. Make sure you look at your charts and then join me in my free trading room at livewithoscar.com, and we'll discuss chart masterpiece.